Video editor.
No. Was that good? I was being aggressive.
It's too much. I hate you. Video editors, photo editors, and content creators need strong performance and a reliable display to do their work properly. Consumers typically go with the 16-inch Apple MacBook Pro for its portable design, intense performance, and sharp display.
But recently, Razer launched a workstation version of the Blade 15 called the Blade 15 Studio Edition. Can Razer, a company renowned for its premium gaming laptops, dethrone the MacBook and offer a better Windows alternative to Apple's best laptop? Let's find out.
The Apple MacBook Pro can get pricey, starting at $23.99, but it's highly customizable. The configuration we tested had a 9th gen Core i9 CPU, 2TB SSD, an AMD Radeon Pro 5500M GPU, and 32 GB of RAM.
The better, cheaper alternative, aka the Blade 15, starts at just $15.99 and comes with a 9th gen Core i7 processor, an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Ti graphics card, 128GB SSD, a 1TB HDD, and a 1080p display. But to match the MacBook, the version we tested had an NVIDIA Quadro RTX 5000 GPU, 32GB of RAM, a TB SSD, and a 4K OLED display.
Both the Blade 15 and the MacBook Pro have elegant CNC aluminum chassis that scream, "I'm more expensive than a used car." Each laptop's lid is simple, flaunting only the company's logo in the center, while the rest is either colored gray or silver white.
Both laptops' interiors offer more of the same with their respective colors, but while the MacBook Pro uses plain black keys against its gray deck, the Blade 15 sports milky white keys that contrast incredibly well with its mercury base.
So I do like those keys, especially the RGB. But overall, the MacBook Pro has a much thinner bottom bezel, providing you with a more seamless viewing experience. And top that off with the MacBook Pro coming in at 4.3 pounds and 0.6 inches, as opposed to the Blade 15's bulkier 4.8 pound and 0.7 inch thicker chassis. Thinner and lighter with a 16-inch display, I'll take the MacBook Pro. For the display, the MacBook Pro sports a 16-inch 3072 by 1920 LED LCD screen, which offers more real estate than the Blade 15. Oh, and its screen is even more anti-reflective than the Blade 15.
First off, do you really need that 0.4 inches of space when the Blade has an awesome 15.6-inch 4K, listen up, OLED panel? It not only gives you a sharper image, but it presents deeper blacks and more vivid colors. OLED knocks any regular panel out of the park. I don't want to hear about LCD, LED anymore.
When it comes to keyboard, the MacBook has improved significantly. The keys have deeper travel than the previous version, and compared to the Blade 15, they even have a tighter click to them as well.
I'm sorry, does the MacBook Pro have per key RGB lighting? No. Does it have a touchpad that actually clicks instead of giving you fake feedback? No. But you know what does? The Blade 15. Oh, and its keys were bouncier and had more weight when typing compared to the MacBook Pro, even with its better keys. I know it's not butterfly anymore, but come on.
You can have your RGB keyboard because the MacBook Pro has all the power. Its 9th gen Core i9 CPU crushes the Blade 15's slower Core i7 like Bane snapping Batman's back.
But if you want to prioritize graphics, the Blade 15's Quadro RTX 5000 is better than anything that Apple could put in its MacBooks.
Fair enough, but let's talk about speakers for a second.
Oh boy.
The MacBook Pro speakers blow most laptop speakers out of the water, including the Blade 15. Sitting the MacBook next to the Blade side by side was like comparing a smartphone speaker to a soundbar. For something that's supposed to be for creators, I don't see how Razer is helping here. So just go with Apple. And if we're talking about battery life, well...
Wait a second. Yes, the Blade 15 hit only 6 hours and 2 minutes, but it has a more powerful graphics card and a 4K OLED display. So you're getting two great features there.
I see your point, but I'll raise you 1055.
All right.
That's how long the MacBook lasted. 10 hours and 55 minutes, almost 5 hours longer than the Blade 15. Oh, and you know what that time gets you? Through the workday. Yeah, you know, like you're supposed to be creating and doing stuff.
Well, you can just, you know, find an outlet.
And the winner is...
At the end of the day, the MacBook Pro crosses the finish line first thanks to its awesome performance, great audio, and long battery life. Creators will be happy to know that the best laptop you can buy between these two is the MacBook, period.
Okay, you're right. I agree. But if you're someone who doesn't fancy speakers or long battery life because you're always plugged in, the Blade 15 gives you a sharper and more colorful display, a stronger graphics card that can handle more intensive programs, and a better overall keyboard experience.
You know, just don't leave the house though, because you have to be plugged in. So.
Yeah, that's fine, right?